Time now for weather news today with J7409. The name you know, the news you can use. This is the evening edition. Okay, folks. All along I've been telling you the wind was going to be bad. In a video I put out earlier showing some pictures and videos that people had sent me, I said, I might have a little bit of good news for you. Not to let your guard down. No, do not let your guard down. These places that I've stressed to you are still going to get high winds, flooding. I mean, like right now, the power has been off in the New Brunswick area because of the wind, okay? Around the Brunswick area of Maryland because of the wind. Now, South Shore Long Island has already had a pretty bad storm surge that has happened just a little while ago. These are the first. You guys have to go through 3 of them. I'm going to get to what I think may be the good news in a moment, but I want to stress to you, do not let your guards down. And over in Massachusetts, they've had an extreme storm surge around high tide, okay? And there's blizzard conditions in parts of New York going on. So please don't take any guards down. You've got 2 more high tides to go through with a full moon. That's got a big influence on what's happening. But another thing that's got a big influence on it, can you see these blue lines? This is at 6 o'clock this afternoon. This is a high pressure. Now, of course, this is the GFS map. I'm going over to the European map in a moment, but this is courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. These lines aren't as close together as it looked like they were going to be at this time. And this high pressure, I do believe, it looks like to me, has pushed this a little further out. So that's good news, okay? That's real good news. So we'll move this up 1 block to around midnight. You can see the lines are all still there, but they were more closely compacted together. You see, it looks like a lot of this is going to change over to snow, which originally it didn't look like it was going to do that. And we will move it up 1 more time. You see, it looks like it's pushing it off a little further. Now, I'm on the European model. This is 6 p.m. this afternoon also. All right, you can see we have a few lines that are still close together up around Long Island and in this area, but they're still not as tight as they were. Here comes this high pressure. It's pushing it off a little faster. You're still going to have this stuff to go through. My main point is it still could be a lot worse than what you're getting. Let's move it up just a hair. And now we're at 9 p.m. tonight. Soon as it flips over, come on. Here we go. See how it's moving on out and the lines are spreading apart? Let's get up to 11 p.m. tonight. Got to get up there. Well, how about midnight? Come on, move forward. There we go. See, they keep getting further and further apart. This system is moving this a little faster than what it looked like originally it was going to. So that's good news. Doesn't mean you're still not going to get all of the stuff that I've been talking about. You are. But just remember in the back of your head, when it's all said and done, it still could be more than what you got, okay? You're going to get some places still hurricane wind gust, and the wind is just outrageous. The wind is still outrageous at my house. You see how far this thing is from my house? It's still outrageous. The wind is still going to blow. But this precipitation is going to happen, and when the high tide rolls around, you're going to get what has been in the forecast. The good point is, I think it's going to move out just a little faster than expected. So let's go ahead and hop up to around 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Boy, it booked it right on out. Still, you're going to feel winds around here, okay? You're still going to do it. You've got 2 more high tide cycles for this area to go through. So you're still going to get the storm surge where you were supposed to get it. You're still going to get flooding. And you're still going to get wind and whatever it may bring your way, whether it's rain or snow. So we're going to move to 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. And just remember, the wind's going to die down. It's going to die down, but it's still going to be windy. The high pressure at this time is mostly in control. This low is out, but it's still going to bring wind in, just like it's doing at my house today. Okay? So keep that in mind. The good news, I think it will move a little bit faster than what it looked like. And I know that the isobars have moved apart to some degree as to where they were. It was going to go a little closer inshore to you guys at one point, and it doesn't look like it's going to get. I'm going back to 8 p.m. tonight right quick. Okay, here it is right here. We'll try to go on back to 6 p.m. Here we go. 6 p.m. It's just about the same place. It never gets all the way up into here. Like originally, it was just going to be right off the coastline, man. So that's one thing we can look at and be thankful for. Current conditions right now at the Dover Air Force Base, well, you can see what's happening. Snow. You got snow. It's going to be windy, of course. And later on tonight, that wind's going to stick around. You're going to have snow and then mostly cloudy. Let's check out something else for this area. Okay, for the same area, here we go. Here's your temps. Very, very cold with wind chills like in the lower 20s, your air temps like in the mid 30s. Here's the wind. Around 7 p.m. tonight, you're going to have gusts of around 57 miles per hour. Sustained winds of around 33, but see how it gradually is dropping off during the night. It was not supposed to drop off any until tomorrow morning early. Okay? Now when we come on down, we see there that's the amount of snow that's going on through tonight. Okay? That's the amount of snow going on through tonight. But watch the winds. Don't let your guard down. Checking out the conditions at the Boston Logan International Airport. Currently rain, fog, mist, and windy. Currently the winds are out of the northeast around 43 miles per hour, and they're gusting around 53 miles per hour. Yes, that's what's happening. You guys can see right here tonight, heavy rain. It's going to change over to a mix of rain and snow, and that's going to continue through Saturday morning. We'll check out the graphical forecast and get the details. Now, as you can see, this afternoon, wind gust 55 around 7 p.m. tonight, slowly diminishing. Your sustained winds will stay in the 20 to 30 degree mile per hour range all the way up until 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Your wind gusts will start to die down some in the morning to around 37. Then they're going to pick back up a tad around 45. Your wind gusts for the most part tomorrow should be in the upper 30s to 45 miles per hour, and then it'll slowly diminish on down. And you've got a lot of rain coming your way, plus that mixture of snow in it. So like I say, do not let your guard down. I think this may move a little faster than they thought, though. Let's hope so. It's looking like That's what it's going to do. Now I'm back over on the European model. I will get back to this area. I will check out the west, but before I do that, I want this to load up. I don't want to forget our friends across the pond, our dear friends, because up at the United Kingdom area, snow, snow, snow here in Ireland. You guys have a system. Looks like it's coming your way, but I think it might go the other way. Let's check out the wind right quick. Yeah, it looks like it's trying to build big time. So we're going to move it up for you guys to around 11 p.m. tonight. See, it's going to go away. How about that? Is that looking better or what? Here's Saturday around 5 a.m. You can see it moving back. What will the snow and rain look like up in Ireland and the United Kingdom? From Dublin right on down the coastline of Ireland, you will have rain. Up in this area, rain and snow mixed. We still have some patches of snow in the United Kingdom, okay? And in France, raining down here also. Let me get over here in France. France has some snow going on also. So, we're not going to forget you. You're in it too. Now, at 6 o'clock this afternoon, this is what's happening out west. You see, we got the snow in Montana, parts of north and northeastern Washington state. Look, we're getting rain in Sacramento, snow all around it, and snow, of course, up in the mountain areas and up around Chico. That's what's happening there. We'll move it up for you guys to around 11 p.m. tonight and see how it progresses along. And we will hop up to Saturday morning around 7 a.m. This all seems to be clearing out at this time, and this is moving on forward. So far as the low cloud cover goes, for all of my sky watching friends, this is around 8 p.m. tonight. You can see the system. Here's the core of it right here, right out here. Here's all the cloud mass from it. See Massachusetts, Connecticut, all these little islands down in here. Cloudy, cloudy. New York swamped with clouds. Parts of Pennsylvania and West Virginia. Texas has got some cloudiness in it in parts. Also out in the northwest. We'll move on up to around 1 a.m. Saturday morning. Here we go. This is what it's looking like. Low clouds. 8 a.m. Saturday morning. 5 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Everybody up here still cloudy. We'll get to 11 p.m. tomorrow night. And we'll hop all the way over till 9 a.m. Sunday morning. Still got some clouds going on. Well, let's see what happens at 4 p.m. Sunday afternoon. Still got the clouds going on, and this system is starting to move eastward at a rapid pace at this time. And I'm going to get into that, what's going to be happening down here in this area, where more rain is coming probably around Wednesday or Thursday for you guys. So we'll get into that in just a little bit. Also, we might have a chance of some rain in Florida coming up. I know you guys need some rain in some areas down there. So, with all that said, everyone in this area, don't forget to keep in contact with your elderly neighbors and relatives, also the handicapped, and make sure your pets are attended to at all times. I love you all. Don't let your guard down by any means on anything I've said, because all this stuff that's been forecast and I've been preaching about for days to come is happening where it's supposed to happen. Okay? I know what it's like. It's like when I have a threat of a hurricane, you get all prepared for it and you sit and you wait. And then you think, well, it's not coming. And then all of a sudden it slaps you right side the head. So if you're in these areas, what I said, do not put your guard down. This stuff is happening where I told you it was happening. Waves are going up over top of homes. That's what happens at my house during a hurricane. And to me, call it what you want. I don't have a fancy lingo for it, but a nor'easter is no more than a low-grade hurricane in the wintertime. That's what it is. So that's what you guys are experiencing. But the good news, I think it's going to move a little faster than they thought, or I thought anyway, and I think the National Weather Service thought. And I also think that be thankful. I know if your house is getting washed away or tore up and you're flooded and you can't get out and your pier's washed away and it's just nasty and you're going, still be thankful. Well, yeah, because I really think it could be a whole lot worse than this. The isobars are beginning to move apart slowly but surely, and we can thank the high pressure coming down from Canada, pushing it on out a little faster. So with that all said and done, I love you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Share this information. Make sure everybody knows what's going on. I appreciate that so much. Thanks for the thumbs up, the comments, the pictures, everything you do. I appreciate it so very much. You guys stay safe always. Stay warm. Stay dry. If you see somewhere that's flooded out, don't go through it. Much peace, love, and kindness to all.